Hello everyone and welcome back to more Mystic Destinies, Serendipity of Aeons. Oh my god, we're back in the story. We're picking up after what happened in the last episode. Oh my god, so what happened was that, Hana was dealing with a lot of drama in her life. The whole Iuilus threatening her and shit, and she was totally completely gonna pull a heroin move where it's like, I'm going to cut everyone off and because, I don't want them to get hurt kind of thing. So she asked, well, she not didn't ask Hikaru for advice, but she would reveal to Hikaru about what was going on and what she was planning to do. And then Hikaru was like, hey, I don't think it's a good idea to just deal with everything on your own like that, and you should be the you should give them the choice on what they want to do instead of forcing them into that choice, because that sucks, no one wants to do that. So yeah, so she's like, okay, all right. So she held a meeting at Shou's and Shinji's apartment, and she spilled the tea. She spilled everything about what happened that night with the whole dancing and the Iuilus thing, and Iuilus threatening to take her powers and stab her a million times with the ritual. So yeah, so the boys obviously were like, hell no, we ain't gonna let him do that to you. So they decided to really keep a watch out for us and kind of play bodyguard in a way. And then so one weekend where Hana, I keep saying Hana was staying at home, and she was planning on spending the day there because that way she can get the boys to stop following her around and shit and being overprotective. She gets a text message from Shou, quote quote, saying that he has broken into Iuilus's mansion looking for clues on how to get him to lay off. So of course Hana just was so shocked by it and was it threw her off, and she's caught off guard, so she didn't really think about it. So she got up and she ran to the mansion, and only to find Shou in the ballroom, and he's all tied up and beaten up, and it turns out it was a bait trap. So yeah, so she was tricked by Iuilus by Shou, who was captured by him, and his phone was used by Iuilus to send that fake text message. So yeah, only afterwards, when Hana found that out, was that she was like, oh, it makes sense, it was hella sus anyways, I should have known. But it was all too late, and so Iuilus swoops down, descends on us in his full phoenix form kind of thing, and so he starts laying waste on us. And then White Rana was about to get really bad. The other guys show up as well as Hikaru, so they managed to stop him from killing us by killing him instead, quote quote killing him. So as we were trying to figure out what to do next, and calling the SSU and cleaning the shit up, Iuilus comes back to life because of his phoenix thing. So he comes back to life again. He starts, fighting the guys, and also he also starts fighting us, and he becomes 10 times more powerful. And as he was, about to shoot a fireball at us, Shou jumps in the way, and he takes the hit for us, and then he ends up dying in our arms, and he disintegrates into a million dust particles of golden light and shit, and we're like, no, Shou. And so yeah, so Shou is quote quote dead. I want to say quote quote dead. Hopefully he comes back. I'm hoping. So yeah, so after Shou died, Iuilus was like, yes, no, Hana was like, I'll go to you, Iuilus, if you leave my friends and family alone, and blah blah blah. So he's like, yeah, sure. And then so we agreed to that deal. We became his hostage. But it turns out that Takumi, in that little lull where we were trying to figure out what to do after killing Iuilus, he broke the dagger that was supposed to be used for the ritual. So now that puts a setback in Iuilus's plan to find a new dagger, and that gives us time to kind of reflect on our our position. So 2 days passed, and Hana is still hostage, and Iuilus is just she's just wandering Iuilus's mansion ground, and she comes across Iuilus, who was out for a walk as well. And we get a backstory from him saying how he came from he was he lived through the rise and fall of phoenix kind, and how he became a dark phoenix, and how dark phoenixes are shunned by other phoenixes, and all he wants to do is to obtain our powers in order to give dark phoenixes a better life, and to also make society realize how wrong they are about dark phoenixes and shit like that. So yeah, so that was his backstory. We were a little bit of a sob story, a little bit of sympathies there going on. But then he gets a call again, and he found the dagger once more, so that means that we will now proceed on to the ritual, I think. So yeah, that's where we last left off. So our future is unknown, and we don't know what to do, and our days are numbered now. So yes, so without thinking about it, my feet took me to the one place I had been avoiding. So it's the piers at which Shou and us had our little moment together, after the whole Iuilus threatening us at the ball. So the pier where Shou and I were last able to have a happy moment. I gripped the pier's railing, my knuckles white. Despite my reaffirming my decision, the fear still hasn't left me. Yes, there's too many emotions and so much terror. I can't handle it and start to hyperventilate. Oh no, girl. He said he'd stab me over and over, and he said I couldn't die. Oh God, help me. Yes, not exactly a thing to look forward to. The thoughts churn over and over in my mind, but as I watch the setting sun over the lake, a strange thing happens. Why? What? I start thinking of Shou. Of course you would. He sacrificed his life for you, girl, before you can even confess your love to him. I managed to repress all my thoughts up to this point, but now it feels as if I've lost control and everything is leaking out. Well, you did a pretty good job for the past 2 days, in terms of mourning. I think of his smile, that adorable pouty face, his overly emotive text messages, how he always tried his best to be cheerful. All the random touches I never knew when to expect, and how he worked so hard to better himself so he could help me. I sink down to my knees quietly sobbing. Yes. Cry, girl. Cry all you want. I feel like dying, I know. My heart is broken into a million pieces. Shou, you idiot, why did you have to push me out of the way? Why did you do that? Why did you gotta go play hero like that? I'm supposed to be immortal. I would have been fine. Exactly, girl. I'm the one who's not even a real person. Your life means more to me than mine, so don't say that. His words ring clear in my head, and I clutch my chest as a sob rips forth. I lean into the railing like we did on that night, and the memory starts my crying anew. Oh God. Flashes of Shou's death dance in my mind, intermixed with everything I loved about him. His last words keep repeating in my head. A sharp pain tears through me every time I wonder what it was that he didn't get a chance to say. Probably that he loves you. It's like my mind is deliberately trying to torture me. The minutes pass by slowly as I cry out everything I'd been holding back. Watching the sun sink into the horizon, it feels like I'm saying goodbye to Shou. When night falls, my tears have all been cried out. I feel empty, like I'll never have any more tears again. Yeah, as I sit there listless, my mind drifts to a strange topic. Why? What? I find myself thinking of my mother and the only father I've ever known. Whom you still do not know the secret of, how he's like, yeah, I know about Shizuka, and I know how, she did that ritual on you. Shizuka and Rokudo. When I think about it now, I do really think she loved him the way they looked at each other. Of course they do. It was a sort of love that can't be faked. In my memories, the only time Shizuka always seemed like she was truly smiling was when she was with Rokudo. Well, of course, yeah, again, going back to the whole Takumi route, where it's like, the only reason why she wanted to do the ritual was to get rid of her immortality in order to spend her life with him. I don't think she realized it, but those were the only times I saw her emotions slip. Her love for Rokudo was so great, she simply couldn't hide it. Yes. That so much that she performed that ritual on you, her own quote daughter. Is this why you did what you did? Yes. So you didn't have to watch him grow old and die, being unable to join him in the afterlife? Oh, she's kind of getting it, I guess. Kind of. She's got half of it, but she didn't know that her dad was also in on it. So yeah, okay. Is that why you were sorry at the end? Yes, I guess so, because you felt like you had no other choice. You had to do something, anything, just so you could be with him fully? Yes. In that moment, I feel like, for the first time, I truly understand Shizuka, my mother. Maybe she can, get forgiveness from that, Right now, there's nothing I wouldn't do just to be with Shou. There's nothing I wouldn't give to be able to bring him back. In this strange world where anything's possible, could I do that? Is there something anyone has conquered? Well, Iuilus did. He just fully came back to life from a broken neck, so I don't know. If so, how do I do it? How do I bring him back? Alchemy. Or necromancy. I don't know. I sigh and wish that I had someone to ask, like Hikaru or even Shinji. Shinji seems to know a lot of things, maybe even obscure things, and they were best friends. If it's possible to create a life, why couldn't one be resurrected? Exactly. And you know, the whole Phoenix thing. Maybe Shinji would help me bring him back. Yes, let's perform a transmutation circle and let's bring him back. Even if I do lose an arm and a leg. If I survive this, whatever Iuilus is going to do. Yeah, if enough of me is left. Yes, if I'll find some way, even if for one moment longer. I want to see you just for one moment longer. Even if it's just to say goodbye. Leaning against the railing, I close my eyes and drift off, never realizing that I started to cry again. Oh, well. You said you didn't have any more tears to cry, but look at that. Miracles! With a start, I wake up to sunlight streaming through the stained glass of the ballroom. How the hell did I end up here? What the hell? Yeah, what? Desperately, I tried to think back to the last thing I remember while falling asleep at the piers. I was at the pier and I fell asleep, yes. So why am I in the middle of the room here? Yeah. Why? I try to move but quickly realize I'm bound by chains to a chair. Oh, thanks! Not even gonna give me breakfast in bed for this entire thing? Great, thanks, Iuilus. Thanks a lot. Fear moves through my body in waves, but after a brief look around, I confirm that Iuilus is nowhere to be seen. Okay. I notice that the damage that was done to the ballroom seems to have been repaired in just days. He better be fixing me breakfast or else. I ain't gonna sit here chained up to a chair for no goddamn reason. Did Iuilus do something to mess with my perception of time? Could he even do something like that? I don't know. Remembering the incident in Shou's room, I wonder if fixers were the ones who did it. Probably. Even though I know it's futile, I try to pull my hands and feet out of my bindings. What's the point of even trying anyway when Iuilus will just hurt everyone else? Still, when I hear the sound of footsteps, my heart feels like it sinks into my stomach. Even though I can't turn around, I already know who it is. Better have breakfast for me. Iuilus soon comes into view. He's holding an old-looking, intricately carved box in one hand and some sort of jar in the other, though I can't see what's in it. Are you gonna carve my heart out? What is this? What? He sets it on a gold leaf and glass table that's placed near where I'm sitting. Iuilus stands in front of it so I can't get a better look at the items. He just stares at me, vaguely smiling about what I don't know. What? Why are you smiling? Stare back. Why are you smiling? What? I feel like I want to sass him. Like, honestly, what do you want? What? After a few moments of this, I can't take it anymore. What? Yeah, exactly. I'm mad. I can feel the tears starting to spill from behind my eyes, but I refuse to let Iuilus see me cry. What? Yeah. But Iuilus only smiles and doesn't answer. Oh my god. A number of emotions run through me: fear, frustration, helplessness, and despair most of all. I'm a mess, I know, but he may have won. He got me just like he wanted, but that doesn't mean that I'll let this asshole see me cry. Yeah, don't do it. Unable to control anything else about the situation, I make this one last vow. No matter what happens, I will not cry. Yeah, don't do it. Instead, I try to glare at Iuilus with as much anger and hatred as I can muster. Seeing my expression, Iuilus chuckles in amusement. He moves closer and leans down so that his face is right in front of mine. Ew, get away. Hate me all you like, little butterfly, it won't change a thing. My face doesn't change though, and Iuilus walks back to the table. With his back to me so that I can't see, he begins to take things out of the box he brought. My fear has come to a boiling point, and I really finally let go of the last remaining hope that I had. This is it. This is the end. Let come what may. Okay. Alright. I start to stare at the mural on the ceilings, and I'm again reminded of Shou. I'll just focus on the thought of him from now until the end. But then Iuilus begins to speak, looking back over his shoulder. What? I'm trying to reach my happy place here, and you're ruining it. I'm going to enjoy this little game. What? I wonder if I can top my old mistress. What? I'm horrified when I think about precisely what he might mean. What do you mean? Yeah, what? I'm just here to get stabbed. I ain't here to have you do anything else to me. Are you talking about that empress you were given to? Iuilus stops what he's doing and turns completely around. Well, it seems like Little Butterfly was listening after all. Yes, well, duh. God, so you want to know? Sure, why not? Enlighten me. Well, why not? It's been so long since I could talk to anyone about it. Yes, my own parents gave me to the Empress Laurentia as thanks on behalf of Phoenix kind. I was a pretty decoration for her, owning an exquisite creature like me instead to be... an exquisite creature like me seemed to be proof for her that her power was above all. When I grew older, I became even more beautiful, so the Empress took me as her lover. Okay. I was her favorite pet, tutored in the ways of the Imperial Court. As her most precious toy, I was taught all the things that the Empress' first lover should know. Oh, I don't want to know, though. One day, as is apt to happen to so many, Laurentia was betrayed and murdered. Ah! Well then. Okay. A new empress took her throne, and so I was passed on to Empress Mariana, a vile woman who enjoyed breaking her toys. Breaking? Well, that's right. Mariana was extraordinarily twisted and decided to test for herself the notion that phoenixes could be reborn. Oh. That was her favorite pastime, trying different ways to torture and kill me. Oh. Listen, I feel for you, bro. Like, I'm sorry that has to happen to you and that you had to go through such a traumatic, like, childhood and growing up and all these, like, fucked up people that just did shit to you. It's just, I'm sorry, okay, man? But, like, seriously, do we really gotta end it this way? Come on, we could talk it out. We could work something out. God. Iuilus's eyes become distant, and I feel sick to my stomach. I can't help but feel some pity for this beautiful, twisted man who must have experienced horrors beyond my imagination, right? Like, I'm sorry, but like, come on. But the thought that he intended to perpetrate them upon me to try and top what she'd done to him was quite sobering. Yes, exactly. Come on. Please, you don't have to do this. I eventually killed her and escaped. Well, good on you, I guess. That Iuilus says this so casually only increases my fear. It was around that time that other phoenixes started losing their ability to resurrect. Iuilus laughs. Then why did you keep yours? Like, there were plenty of deaths around that time. It was before those fools realized they could no longer treat life as something trivial. But I've talked about myself enough, it's time to get started. Oh. I mean, come on, I don't mind you sharing more stories. Like, tell me more. I have plans for the future. Plans to get those pompous golden morons to realize that they haven't been true phoenixes for many centuries. My kind aren't some corrupted trash to be treated as worthless or some plague on the otherwise perfect phoenix society. Listen, I feel for you. Discrimination, racism, I know, I get it. God, but come on. Like, you're only spreading it, you're not helping it. Iuilus finishes his little tirade with such a vitriol that I'm actually surprised. He's very passionate about this. I can see that he really cares about this, but it doesn't mean what he's doing is right, exactly. Iuilus seems to have realized his slip. He takes in a deep breath and carefully schools his expression. He takes a step back and takes something off the table. What? For the first time, I can see what's on it. My eyes are immediately drawn to the large glass jar that looks like it's filled with golden black dust. What the fuck is that? My heart stops. Are those his ashes? Are those Shou's ashes? Holy shit. I see you notice the urn. Oh no. Oh no. You fucked up piece of shit. He slowly runs his fingers around the edges of the lid. I can't speak. An unsettling feeling spreads through me. I'm sure you missed your darling little phoenix. So I thought he could join us. What? The blood in my veins runs cold. I look back and forth from Iuilus to the urn. No. Iuilus looks so pleased with himself. But I feel hot and cold at the same time, like I'm going to vomit. Well, might as well do it now. For all I care, Hana, you should. Oh, you seem bothered. Well, duh. Maybe I should just toss these out. No! Or shall I use it to fertilize the garden? I'm shaking, but my panic is starting to turn into pure rage with every word. Yeah, get mad. Hana, what happened to getting mad and overly emotional and then your powers just kind of like combust? Like, what happened to that? You're disgusting. I spit on you. Leave Shou's remains alone, you asshole. Haven't you done enough to him? Just let him rest in peace, right? I struggle against my bindings, wanting to wrap my hands around his throat. But the angrier I get, the happier Iuilus seems. Yeah, he takes an old-looking golden brooch that's set with diamonds and a large heart-shaped garnet and places it over my heart. What? What? This is called the bleeding heart. Yeah, well, thanks. Thanks for educating me on that. Almost at the same time as he says that, I feel a sharp pain. Ow! Okay, magical heart. Alright, magical stone, right. Magical heart-shaped stone. I gasp, not expecting it. I look down and see that the brooch seems to have attached itself to my skin. Ew, God! The garnet starts to faintly glow. This will be what collects your powers. When it's done, I'll take it off. Oh my god. If you're fortunate enough to survive the process, then you'll be free to do whatever you like. Iuilus then picks up an ancient-looking bronze dagger. No. The blade and crossguard are made from bronze, and the handle seems to be made from some sort of bone. The pommel has a garnet set into it, and the garnet in the dagger is identical in color to the garnet in the brooch. They appear to make a pair. It took a while for Seven to find another one. Seven! How could you betray me, Seven? Why? Is this what you've been doing? Is this your top secret dangerous work that you've been talking about? How could you? How could you betray me in this alternate universe? These daggers are very rare nowadays. Iuilus' voice is clinical and detached as he examines the dagger. Then he roughly grasps my bound arms and places the dagger alongside the underpart of my forearm. He casually drags the dagger along my arm, leaving behind a trail of blood. Ow, bitch! I wince but gasp when the skin heals over. Oh, how curious! I didn't know it was going to do that. Oh, well, me neither! Drawing it again, Iuilus takes me by surprise with the dagger. This time he makes it a much deeper cut. I gasp from the pain, but I refuse to cry out. Iuilus continues his attacks on different parts of my body, satisfying some strange, morbid curiosity. I grit my teeth as Iuilus continues with the dagger, keeping Shou's face in my mind the entire time. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice something's changed about the jar. Really, what? The ashes have turned from gold to black. Oh no! I realize Iuilus has stopped for a moment and appears to be thinking. I wonder, what would happen if I tried it on your eyes? No, I would like to keep my eyes. Thank you very much. God damn it. Now I feel like Kaneki Ken when he's getting tortured by that one guy who keeps breaking his fingers and his toes. I swallow hard, unable to hide the terror on my face. He slowly brings the dagger closer to my face and complete panic takes over me. Takes me over. I'm completely frozen as the bloody blade inches closer and closer to my eye. Oh god. Chapter 12 on Dark Wings. Oh my god, don't stab my eyes! I need them! Fucking Christ! Suddenly there's a sound of glass cracking and shattering. Why? What's happening? A blast of energy explodes from the urn and blasts Iuilus away from me. Shou, is that you? Have you managed to figure out the whole resurrecting thing like I hoped you did? The force is so great that the chair I'm strapped to tips over. Ow. I fall to the side along with the chair, still tightly bound to it. The explosion combined with hitting my head on the ground makes my ears ring. My vision is blurry too, and the ringing in my ears is so loud that it's all I can hear. I see Iuilus coming closer to me and try to struggle to get up. Damn you, Iuilus! Fucking hell. But there's nothing I can do. I'm so confused as to what's happening, but I hate being a helpless position like this even more. As my vision starts to clear up and the ringing goes down, I see... What is it? I see someone I didn't expect to ever lay eyes on again. It better be Shou! Shou! Yay! Shou's the one standing next to me. Yes, Shou! I knew it! Yes! I knew it! Yay! Shou's the one standing next to me. You look great! But it isn't quite the Shou I remember. Large fiery colored wings are folded on his back, and while he reminds me of Shou, he looks totally different, but still hella good. No, that's not Shou. It can't be. But it is. He kneels down and touches my shoulder gently. I look away. Get away from me. Oh, come on, Hana. He doesn't look too bad. As much as I want it to be true, I know this is just another one of Iuilus' head games. No, it isn't! It's really me, Hana. Yay! I'm back. Yay! What took you so long? His voice is so quiet and gentle that it strikes a chord somewhere deep within me. Shou? Oh my gosh, Shou. Shou nods and works on getting my bindings undone by melting them. I can't stop staring at him. I'm too afraid to. Too afraid that he might just disappear. I'm so scared that if I take my eyes off of him, I'll wake up from this dream. The bindings fall off and he helps me sit up. He takes a brooch that's attached to me and pulls it off quickly, like ripping off a bandage. Ow. But thanks. I wince for a moment and Shou crushes it with his bare hands. Damn! Oh my god! Hug Shou, is this another one of Iuilus' tricks? Is this the afterlife? Hug him, for crying out loud! Hug him! I start to throw my arms around Shou, but he looks different, feels so different, I'm a little nervous. Is this really him, the Shou that I knew? Sure, why not? Something about this Shou seems somehow ethereal. Maybe it's the wings, maybe it's the long hair, maybe it's that tattoo on his arm, maybe it's the fact that he's wearing this toga uniform going on, I don't know. But I don't care, he looks good. Is it really okay to just touch him? Do it. I dare you. Do it. Just touch that. Touch it all. Touch it. Touch everything. Sorry for taking so long. Shou, but how? I reach out and lightly touch his face, trying to figure out if he's truly real. His skin feels soft and warm though, and he doesn't disappear. He softly laughs. I'm a phoenix, remember? Well, yes, but like, I thought you can't do that anymore? He puts his hand on top of mine before pulling me in for a hug. Yes! The feeling is so nostalgic that I naturally relax in his arms and hug him back. You told me that phoenixes couldn't resurrect, right? Unless you lied to me. Iuilus said the same thing and I saw you die. You disintegrated in my arms. It was the stars that decided. It was the stars that decided they deemed me to be a true phoenix. Oh damn, girl! Divine intervention! But I'm so sorry you had to go through all of that. Oh, it's alright. Feeling overwhelmed by his scent, his warmth, and how happy I am to see him, I nuzzle my head against his shoulder. I'm so happy! I missed you so much. I love you so much. There we go! Oh, she got it out. Oh my god. I feel surprised to go through Shou's body, and that's when I realize what I've just said. I don't care! Don't care, girl! Don't care! I stiffen and feel my face heat up, but Shou just hugs me even tighter. I love you too. Yes! Shou! Oh my gosh! Okay, but where's Iuilus in all this though? Like, I'm happy we're having such a sweet moment right now, but like, still. I don't have time to be happy about this though. Yes, exactly. Where is that bitch? Over Shou's shoulder, I see Iuilus get up from where he was flung against the wall. Hi bitch. He pulls out the dagger that must have stabbed him when the explosion happened and puts his hand to the wound, wincing. I figured you'd be back. Really? Did you now? Though you're quick for your first time. Far quicker than any of the others. What do you mean? Shou and I pull away from each other to face Iuilus directly. What? Yeah, what is... Oh my god, what is going on? Hiding secrets from me? You knew about this too. Yeah, you knew he'd come back the whole time? You bastard! Yeah. Iuilus takes down his hand and I realize he must have cauterized it when I see the wound is gone. The others? What are you talking about? Why yes, you've changed, can't you tell? Yes. Yes, perhaps that quick resurrection was exactly why you physically changed so much already. Wow. I wonder, did you pay a high price for your timely resurrection? Well, no matter. Whatever. You're one of us now. Black fire runs through your veins. What? What do you mean? Iuilus laughs cruelly. I hope you like being a pariah, Shou. What's a pariah? Being hated by all the true phoenixes, but he don't look like you though. That self-righteous lot will see you as nothing more than a taint to their otherwise perfect kind. Iuilus brushes the dust off his clothes and looks at us with a pensive expression. I have no idea what he's talking about. Like, what nonsense are you saying? He then grabs a large silver ring on his finger that has a red gem inlaid in it. Is that what you used? Yeah, that's what you used to transform. With a flash, he transformed into his true form. It strikes terror into my heart. Suddenly, I want to protect Shou, to tell him to get out of here and run. But, hey girl, he got new superpowers now. He might as well just try them out. I can't lose Shou again. I can't. I'm sure he'll be fine this time. I hold on to my gear crystal necklace and focus my energy into it. Here we go! Final battle, but before I can do anything else, Iuilus suddenly creates a powerful rush of wind with his wings. It happens so fast I don't have time to put up a barrier. Shou wraps himself around me, protecting me from the glass and rocks hurling toward us with his wings. I can feel Shou tense up when the shards of glass hit him, and I start to panic when I realize this is exactly what happened last time. But he's like what? He's like Phoenix tier level now. Well, like at a level, I don't know, 5 or some shit. Like he's got more power now. No, it can't happen again. I won't let it. Okay. The wind attack stops and Shou lets me go. We stare at Iuilus, trying to calculate his next move. I wonder, what should I do with both of you? Iuilus looks at me, his red eyes at first carefully examining me. But then I can see a new emotion I've never seen before on his face. What? Panic. Why? 'Cause you pissed off Shou? His eyes frantically move up and down as he searches for something, then they dart across the floor. Why? Are you looking for that little brooch of yours? Oh, yes, me, yeah. We took it off a long time ago, oh my god. I thought you were like panicking about some next shit. Shou holds up what seems to be a pile of dust in one palm, and there's a devilish grin I've never seen before on his face. Your plan has fallen apart. Yep, oops, sorry. I'm not letting you get near her again. Alright, the look of shock in Iuilus' eyes is slowly replaced by anger. Yes, that's right. He starts shaking as his face twists and distorts with a myriad of emotions, pure hatred, rage, and loss. Oops, too bad. He summons black fire and starts throwing them at us again and again and again while he spits his words. You fool, you idiot, why? You destroyed the last remaining brooch. Oops, sorry, my bad, didn't know. You are the reason Dark Phoenixes will never receive the respect they deserve. Well, you are the reason Dark Phoenixes will continue to be seen as a stain on society. Well, hey, you're the representative of Dark Phoenixes, or supposedly you claim. So you're not exactly making a good rep out of them right now. So I'm not surprised. Okay, you have destroyed our chance and your own. You have destroyed our chance and your own as well, you fool. I still don't know what's going on. He looks pretty hot to me, so I don't know. During Iuilus' tirade, Shou keeps me behind him while he deflects fireballs at left and right with nothing but his hands. They hit the windows and the ceiling. Yeah, they hit the windows and the ceiling. Well, that's gonna be more maintenance work for you guys. Haha. Anywhere they hit, they explode and spread along the walls. But they never seem to hurt Shou. Damn, Shou. I look at his back, starting to fully understand that he is no longer the Shou that I once knew. Not like it's a bad thing. Iuilus' anger seems to rise with every explosion along with the destruction of his ballroom. He's like, I just got it fixed! God damn it! After a few minutes of this, Iuilus stops throwing the fireballs, but is suddenly upon Shou, his deadly sharp claws slashing. Oh my god. And for what? For what? You ruined an entire race for what? A useless doll? Oh, shut the fuck up. I ain't useless. Shou manages to dodge almost all of his attacks as he moves backwards. Okay. But Iuilus lunges forward and again until finally Shou tries to back up but runs into me. His soft wings fill my face and tickle my skin, oddly comforting amongst all the destruction. Yeah, very soft wings. But the sensation serves to clear some of the terror from my mind. I know if I don't act now, Shou won't make it. Yeah, you gotta play support! Be his support, come on! I'll lose this feeling. And I won't go through that again. This time, I will protect you. The thought spurring me to action, I drop to my knees under Shou's wings and throw my hands out in desperation. A barrier springs forth between Iuilus and us. As Iuilus moves to attack again, his claws only slash at my barrier. I stand up and I can feel the force of his rage and frustration as he rapidly claws at it over and over. Okay. Hana. What? I'm your support, yo! You can leave this to me. Are you sure you don't need backup? Thanks, but now that I have you back, there's no way I'm going to lose you. On impulse, I lean in and give Shou a quick peck on the lips. Yeah! Power kiss, yeah! Iuilus suddenly uses his wings to propel himself backward from the barrier. Within seconds, he summons an immense fireball the same size as the one he used to kill Shou. No! No! I'm dead! Will my shield hold this time? I don't know. We gonna try. I move my body in front of Shou's, but he suddenly crouches down and then launches himself straight up. Woo! Wow! Oh wow! Oh my! Oh wow! Okay, I'll just stay down here then. I look up at him. He flaps his wings a few times to maintain altitude as he hovers in place. Whoa. Whoa indeed. I have no idea what he's doing, but I frantically expand my barrier upward to protect him too. But without me in front of him, he's an easier target. Iuilus throws the fireball without hesitation, and my entire body tenses up as it crashes into my shield. But this time, it holds. Yes! Iuilus readies 2 more in both hands. Shou, what are you doing? Yeah, what are you planning? Shou summons his own fire, but it's not the usual color. Oh, it's black. I see. So it's true he really is a Dark Phoenix now. But he looks good though! Shou looks down at Iuilus with an intense, somber expression that I've never seen before. The mature look would have looked out of place on him just a week ago, but this is not the Shou I once knew. I'm never leaving you again, Hana. Okay, but I won't forgive Iuilus for hurting you. Yeah, by all means, go ahead, wreck his ass. Before I have a chance to comprehend what he's planning, Shou throws his fireballs. Okay. But they sail past Iuilus. Why? What is he... With a crash, they hit the pillar behind Iuilus. Okay. Nice. I watch in shock as part of the 2nd floor collapses on top of Iuilus. Nice. Whoa, Shou. Snipe. Damn. I let down my barrier when I see Iuilus isn't moving. Shou lands next to me, his expression grim. I look at him, unsure what to think. He's gotten so powerful, and I never thought he'd hurt a fly, much less attack someone. Well, you know, when the time calls for it, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But he did it to protect me, right? Shou tenses, and I turn to see a light coming from under the rubble, of course. This time I throw up my barrier before Shou even has a chance to move. Rocks hit the shield and bounce off in every direction. Nice timing. And he don't look so happy. Iuilus, clearly enraged, runs towards us and attacks the barrier with his claws over and over again. Oh my god, his attacks are no longer precise or calculated. Anger completely clouds his judgment, and I know he'll never stop. Well, his slash attack isn't very effective, so it's all good. How do we stop him? How do we end this? I have no idea. Suddenly an idea comes to mind, and I decide to take the initiative. Okay, what you got? Shou, I'll finish this. Alright. What? Yeah, well, what you got in mind? Trying something new, I let go of my barrier with my hands and hold it within my mind. I focus on Iuilus and use my 2 hands instead to imitate the motion of ripping something apart. Okay. Iuilus lets out a horrified yell as his wings are pulled off by my magic. Oh, shit! Damn, okay, wow, shit. He falls to his knees, clearly not expecting my attack. His wings burst into green flames and burn into ashes as I step forward and push one hand forward. Iuilus is slammed into a pillar by an invisible force, and I close my hand as if I were actually choking someone with it. Blood forms at the corner of his mouth and slowly drips down his alabaster skin, providing a striking contrast. Iuilus looks down at me with tired eyes as I approach him. It's over, right? I won't kill you only because I know it's pointless. You'll just keep coming back, right? If you truly want to make a better life for Dark Phoenixes, you need to find another way. Exactly! Come on, bruh! You're giving them a bad name, God! Don't even think about coming after me or Shou or anyone else I care about ever again. Because I will beat you down again. And ripping off your wings? Yeah, that will seem like nothing compared to my vengeance. Yes, you go, girl! I can see the defeat in Iuilus' eyes, and I let go of both the power that was holding him and my shield. He tumbles to the ground like a marionette that's had his strings cut. Alright, I turn to Shou, who's simply staring at me in amazement. I can be savage too, okay? A teary-eyed triumphant smile forms on my lips. Shou, I did it, it's over, we defeated him. Even though he's not exactly dead, but like, you know, still. The moment the words are out of my mouth, a wave of exhaustion comes over me. Ah, that adrenaline rush. I almost fall to my knees, but Shou catches me just in time. The world, it suddenly changes position, and I realize that Shou had picked me up. Oh my. He walks toward the door, carrying me in his arms. Ah, you did well, Hana. Ah, thanks. Rest for now, and I'll take you home. Are you oh, okay. I give Shou a tired smile. I could swear I catch a glimpse of Shinji and the guy standing at the door. What? You guys were there too? Bruh, but before I know it, I fall asleep in Shou's arms. What? You were there? You guys were there? The entire time? Final chapter? Ah! Oh my god, okay, so I know for sure like these chapters are really short, like they feel so short. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this, you guys. It's been nearly 2 weeks since Shou came back to me, but I haven't been able to see him much. Why? What have you been doing? We've been spending so much time trying to catch up on what we missed with school and just trying to get back to the normal routine of life. Okay, that's true. With all that schoolwork, we must have missed so much shit. So unfortunately, we've ended up having to mostly text each other. I wonder how Hikaru canceled his class. Like, sorry, class is canceled today. Gotta go, beat some guy up. So, we'll see you next week. Shou went to visit his parents a few days ago, and I haven't heard much from him since. Just a few texts here and there to let me know he's doing okay. Okay, alright, that's good. Well, that is until he called me late last night asking me out on an actual date. Oh, I was thinking this time, do you want to go on a real date? Yeah, boy. After all you put me through, yes. That was all he had to say to get me excited. And that's how I found myself standing in front of a mirror, staring at myself. Still dressed in my pajamas, I hold up outfit after outfit in front of myself. Too flashy, too boring, too inappropriate, too night at the opera, too what? Why do I even own this? Nothing seems to be quite right. With a sigh, I chuck at the rejects onto my bed and stare at my own reflection. Wait, did I read that right? With a sigh, I chuck all the rejects onto my bed and stare at my own reflection. I place a hand over my rapidly beating heart. Why am I so nervous? Because it's your actual first date, girl! It's nothing big, just a date with Shou. Yeah, sure, Shou. At that simple thought, I can feel my heart begin to beat even faster. If anything, thinking about it has made me even more nervous. Ugh, I give up. I suddenly understand that finding the perfect outfit for something like this is next to impossible. So instead, I just changed into something I know I look nice in. Yeah, whatever. Shou liked this last time after all. Maybe it kind of be like a do-over? Yeah, sure, why not? I think it's a great choice. I get changed and wait at my desk. Alright, as the seconds relentlessly tick away, the butterflies in my stomach seems to only grow in numbers. Is he picking us up? Is that it? I need something to help me calm down. Make some tea, I don't know. With that thought, I head to the kitchen. Yes, go. With shaky hands, I somehow managed to finally make myself a cup of chamomile tea. Oh my god, how did I fucking know? Oh my god. As I move to take a sip, the sound of the doorbell rings throughout the whole apartment. So, okay, so he is picking us up. Crap! Oh crap! Quickly, scald your lips and drink it! I don't know. I jump at the sudden sound, nearly dropping my cup in the process. My heart starts up in anxious dance once more. I rush to open the door. Oh, Shou! Oh, hey, you cut your hair and you're back to looking normal. Hey, Shou, you're here! Oh my god. Shou stares at me, looking rather confused. Out of nowhere, he laughs. Is that for me? Sure, you can take it. Huh? What? He points to the cup. He points to the teacup I'm still holding. Yeah, go ahead, take it. It's the first time someone's made me tea before I even came over. Heat rises to my cheeks. Sure, it may not have been for you in at first, but you can take it. Whatever. No, I was just about to drink it when you rang the doorbell. I guess I just forgot to put it down. Shou's eyes still shine with mirth. Hey now. Ready to go then? Sure, why not? 1 second. I down my tea like a shot and put the cup down on the shelf. Wow, dang. Now I am. That was really fast. I mean, I would chug really, boiling hot tea as well, but damn. Hand in hand, we slowly walk through Chowa. From one little shop to the next, we end up looking through all sorts of curious things. As we walk down the street, Shou suddenly stops at a vending machine alongside the road. Okay, why? There's countless charms and trinkets within, some cute and some a little odd. Shou stares at the display, then quickly punches in what he wants. A pair of charms is dispensed and he turns around to me. Aww, we gonna get matching cell phone charms? Here, one for you, one for me. Aww. They're good luck charms, are they? He hands one to me. Thank you, Shou. Yeah. Do these actually work then? Well, you can make them work. I feel a little silly for asking, but I've learned to expect things I wouldn't previously have expected. Shou shakes his head with a little chuckle. Okay. No, these are pretty bogus, since good luck is one of the few things that can't be easily affected. You'd have to have the favor of the most powerful of gods to actually get your luck changed drastically. Ah, I see. Oh, I see. Well, still, thank you. I mean, it's cute. It's the thoughts that count. I immediately attach the charm to my keys. A gift from Shou. Oh, I can't help but smile. Alright, actually, I did consider getting some of the loved ones. You're cute! But that's almost like saying we'll need it or something. I know, right? We don't need that shit. We'll make our own luck, together. Shou takes my hand with a smile, our fingers intertwined. He places a gentle kiss on the back of my hand. God. It's a promise. Duh. My heart flutters at the feeling of his lips on my skin. Oh, let's go look at some other stuff. Yeah, let's go. I begin pulling Shou along behind me and desperately hope my heart will stop going crazy. It's all Shou's fault when my heart won't calm down. We've come to Blue Skies Cafe again. As it seems, I've grown attached to the relaxed, bright atmosphere. Right. And I'm pretty sure Chisaki's gonna come in and be like, hey, so is this a date from that undate? Hey, you know the drinks here are really the best. I'm sure they are. Should I not tell your boss you said that? Oh yeah, right. I still work at like Beretta's. Oops. What? Oh no, I just meant that the drinks are really high quality. Gallons themselves can be a bit unstable with his random concoctions. What do you mean by that? He makes his own cocktails and shit, you know. Everything I've ever ordered always tasted good. Really. She means that Gallon sometimes takes it upon himself to create new drinks, right? It's Chisaki! Hey homegirl! Hey girl! We both look up to see Chisaki standing there. She inclines her head slightly. Hi Mrs. Yukimura, how are you? Yeah. How do you know about Gallon's drinks? Have you had one before? I'm doing well, thank you. To answer your question, sometimes I visit Gallon's coffee house. Okay. He's been there many years, so he's well known in Showa, but I'm still very new. Okay. Chisaki smiles and moves a blue strand of hair out of her face. I came there to learn from the best, and he's great company too. Ah. But his original drinks can definitely be a hit or miss, and Gal knows that. However, it's the only way he'll ever create something new, and when he succeeds, the result is divine. So you can't be afraid of making mistakes, Chisaki, or you'll never achieve anything good either. Nice advice. Chisaki closes her eyes and smiles serenely. She inhales as if she's smelling some sweet scent from her memory. When she opens her eyes, I can see a mischievous glint in them again, and I tense up. Is she gonna ask me about Shou? So how about you two? Yeah. Have you decided to take a chance and do something new? Sure. Or is this simply more of the old? Well, we're just taking it slowly, you know. Her blue eyes settle squarely on Shou, but he boldly meets them with his own gold ones. I agree with Gallon's thinking. We decided to be a little crazy and try something new ourselves. Like, have we? Did we? Really? Chisaki raises one eyebrow. Oh, so no undate this time? Nope. It's a real date. Not in the least. The way Shou says this so proudly makes me look down at my tea in embarrassment. Oh well, that is good news, at least for you two. Yeah. Does Tatsuya happen to know about this? What do you mean? It's not like I had any feelings for Tatsuya, even though he's a pretty nice guy. Come on, girl. Shou and I look at each other, questioning. Yeah, what? Do any of our friends know? Well, they probably figured out how we feel. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're always hinting and teasing at us. So, like, they would have been like, oh, well, you know, about time kind of thing. The thought is even more embarrassing. I shift uncomfortably, just imagining the potential teasing from Shinji. Well, never mind that. He'll find out in due time anyway. Yeah, exactly. It is a shame, though. You're such a lovely young girl. I would have loved to have you. I would have loved to have you. What? I would have loved to have had you for a daughter-in-law. Jesus, thank you. I'm flattered, but I guess having you for a cousin might not be so bad either. I know, we still fam. We could still be fam. Chisaki bows slightly. My best wishes to you and your love, you too. Thanks. I hope you have a wonderful date. Can my face get any redder right now? Maybe. I glance at Shou and he seems flustered too. Thank you, Mrs. Yukimura. Without another word, Chisaki turns and floats away. Alright, Shou and I both seem unable to look at each other right now and so focus on our food. Accustomed to her. I do the math in my head and realize what she means. Yes! You know, she's implying that you marry Shou. Married? Oh. I look up at Shou at the same time as he looks at me. When our eyes meet, he puts his hand over mine and smiles. Maybe one day. Yeah, why not? After lunch, we decide to have a look around the upscale end of Chowa and I'm immediately drawn to one of the shops. I've always wanted to visit this place. What is it? Hey, it's that shop that, Takumi brought us to. With Shou following me inside without complaint, I finally get to look around at the countless adorable accessories. As I look around all the cute little accessories, I suddenly feel like I'm being watched. Oh no. Why? Someone's stalking me again? For a moment, I'm terrified it's the stalker again. Oh, but when I look up, I see Shou staring at me with an intensely serious look on his face. Why? What? I don't think Shou realizes I'm looking at him at first because he suddenly looks surprised. Is something wrong, Shou? Yeah, what's up? No, it's just... What? He clears his throat. Sorry that I stared, but you just looked so beautiful I couldn't help myself. Oh, shut up! You stop that! No. I want none of that. No. I feel my whole body heat up and I'm fairly sure that I must resemble a lobster. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Whatever I was expecting to hear as a sudden compliment was not one of them. After that, we leave the shop and start moving towards Veredas when Shou stops me. Hey, I want to take you somewhere. Okay, sure, where? Somewhere that's very special to me. Okay. Really? I guess you won't tell me where it is though. I already know what he's going to say to that. Yeah, no, you'll just have to wait and see. Okay. Piff, I knew it, yeah. I hold back a giggle and let Shou lead the way. He takes me through an unfamiliar exit out of Chowa. So he wasn't kidding that day when he said Chowa has many different entrances and exits all over the place. And it seems that this particular exit leads straight onto the Hagiwara campus. Okay. Oh, it's a theater! Shou took me all the way through campus, through the drama department, and right onto the stage I once saw him on. Okay. As we stand on the very stage itself, I can't help but feel more than a little giddy. The last time I was here, I was in the audience, but being here on the stage feels so much different. So much more different. I turned to Shou with a laugh. I guess I really shouldn't be surprised you brought me here. Being here now though, I can't help but think back to when I saw you act. I know, you were amazing. I still haven't forgotten how amazing you were. I turned to face the empty audience seats. Everything looks so much different from up here. I think I can see why you enjoy being on stage so much. For you, this is your world where everyone can see you shine. Shou smiles back at me and reaches out to touch my cheek for a moment. Aw, why? I'm so glad you understand without me even saying anything. Aw, see, I get you! You're really amazing, Hana. I know, I understand. I get you, bruh. Shou drops his hand and stares off into the darkened auditorium. Like always, I can tell something is on his mind. Why? What's up? What's going on? So, will you tell me why you brought me here? Shou doesn't say anything at first. Yeah. His brow creases into a slight frown, and it's not hard to tell he's thinking about something. For now, I'm content to wait for him to begin talking. Yeah, take your time. Shou's half facing away from me, which makes it all too easy to admire his handsome profile under the spotlights. In an instant, his pensive expression disappears. He finally smiles and turns to look at me. Okay. What's up? Hana, what are your plans for the future? What do you want to do after you finish school here? I don't know. His unexpected question throws me off and Shou continues to talk. I know you mentioned that you want to take over your dad's company after he retires. Yeah. But what else do you want to do? I want to know everything. Oh, okay. I want to know all your hopes and dreams, however big or small they might be. I hope I can be there for you, with you, to help achieve everything and support you through life. Aw, you're so sweet. Oh, Shou, giving me diabetes. Ignoring the now seemingly ever-present butterflies in my stomach, I tried to think on his question. My main goal has always been to eventually take over Shinamura Industries, but beyond that, I haven't really thought about it. As if struck by lightning, a sudden thought comes to mind. Why? There's so much that I could do in life, even more so now since I have this whole new world open to me. I look up at Shou and say, "Let's figure it out together. I want to explore with you. Let's grow Shinamura Industries together. I want to explore with you." I want to explore with you. I want to explore the world with you. This world, our world. I want to experience life with you. All the little mundane things and the epic adventures, everything. What about you, Shou? What do you want? An odd expression flashes on Shou's face for the briefest of moments. Why? Ever since I became a Dark Phoenix, it's like everything suddenly changed. Aww. It changed how my own people view me, though I guess I really can't call them my people anymore. After I went to visit my parents, I realized something. I can't keep on living like I used to. Dying helped me learn how to value my life more, to value myself and have more confidence in both myself and my abilities, whether they're magical or mundane. Shou pauses and takes a deep breath. Yeah, I still want to be an actor, maybe even more than before. My old worries about pleasing my family and internally trying to get their attention were holding me back. I know now that I shouldn't have to give myself up to make my family happy. Yeah, good on you. And he sighs. What? Before death, even though I love acting, I was seriously thinking about giving it up just to make my parents happy. Oh no, you shouldn't do that. Even when I was acting, I realized I was using it as an escape, so I never had to face any of the harsh realities of how they treated me. Everything I did in my life revolved around them. But now I realize that I need to stop trying to please them or letting my need for their attention run my life. I'll just be myself. I'll take the bad and the good and grow into the person I want to be. Yeah, good on you. Shou's words carry such emotion that I'm not sure what to do. I get an overwhelming need to hug him, but I know he has to let it all out, so I simply continue to listen. Yeah, just let it all out, and we can hug it all out together. I was so unsure of myself, stuck between wanting to please my parents and following my dreams. I would have given up everything just to make my parents happy. Aww. But then you came crashing into my life. Haha, sorry. When you bumped into me that day, everything changed. So I literally crashed into you. Seeing you then, I think I already felt a spark of something. He takes a step closer to me. Just having someone like you close to me, being my friend, it made me want to become better. First, it was just wanting to be better with my own powers, so I could help you and protect you because you were going through such a hard time. I wanted to be there for you without holding you back. Then I realized I wanted to do better in other parts of my life. Suddenly, I became so sure of myself. You helped me realize that I should follow my own path, become who I want to be, and that there was more to life than having my parents' love and attention. Another step closer. You gave me the strength to stand on my own. You helped me be brave. Are you gonna propose to me? Is that it? You are my everything. I feel a proposal coming on. Like, I don't know how long we've been dating, but like, I love you so much that sometimes I don't even know what to do with myself. Oh, I get so ridiculously happy just seeing you. Your smile makes my heart flutter, and holding hands with you makes me feel like I'm flying. Yet another step. Shou closes the distance between us. His eyes shine with passion like liquid gold. The way he looks at me, I can't look away. I don't want to. Shou wraps his arms around me, pulling me closer. I can feel the heat rise and fall of his chest and the way his heart beats for me. You're also my weakness, but I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. I love you, Hana. I love you too, Shou. I love you too. His lips crash onto mine with a need so deep, so hungry I can feel it with my whole being. Wow. Passionate kiss on the stage. Damn, we kiss under the spotlights. Indeed. Shou's soft lips against mine, his warm arms around me, his heart beating wildly against mine. I run my hands through his hair and he sighs into the kiss. I'm expecting Shinji to be in the audience seat somewhere and he's just gonna applaud. He's gonna be like, woo, get it, Shou! He pulls me even closer, his body burns hot. I can feel every inch of him. After what feels like a sweet eternity, Shou pulls back, breathing hard. With swollen lips, he grins down at me. I'm not done with you. I grin and pull him down for another, much quicker kiss. Damn, Hana, getting some, yes! When I pull back, he pouts at me, then laughs. Shou, I love you too. I love you so much, sometimes I feel like my heart will simply explode from happiness. You are so, so important to me. For a moment, I think Shou might kiss me again. I don't think my heart could take it right now. Not here. Anyone could walk in on us at any given moment. I try to calm my own heart. No, it wouldn't be good to get caught, and right under the spotlights too. I'm pretty sure someone's already. I'm almost expecting Shinji to just be sitting there in the audience seat. Please, but why don't we go home now? It's hard to get the words out. It still feels like my heart is beating away in my throat. Oh well, okay, yeah. Shou pouts a little, but he lets me go. It feels strangely lonely not to feel his warmth surrounding me. Yes. Shou holds out his hand to me and winks. Come on, I'll walk you home, my princess. Shut up. Whatever. I take his hand without hesitation. We walk out together, and somehow I know our hearts are still in sync. Yay! The end! And I got an ending! Is that like a true ending or is it like a good ending? Like what ending did I get? Anyways, whatever. That was great. That was great. Aww. Aww. Anyways, we're gonna see right to the end of the credits if there's anything, but of course, before I feel like... How should I do this? We still have epilogue left to do, but we also have different other endings to get with him. So I wanna... Should I get the endings? Should I get all the endings before doing the epilogue, or should I do the epilogue and then do the endings? Okay, so there was nothing in the endings, of course, because I'm pretty sure it's because there's an epilogue. But anyways, I was through the whole credits. I was thinking on how to go about doing this. I feel like I want to, let's see, hold on. Let's see the read story part. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so here's we got a passionate ending and whatever, yeah, shit. Passionate end, and then hold on. Prologue, epilogue, return, main menu, read story. What is this? Oh, epilogue. There we go. Oh, that was weird. Anyway, so yeah, so 3 chapters for epilogue, and oops, no. God damn it. Yes. And we have 2 endings that we need to uncover for Shou, and I feel like I want to do maybe the endings here? Maybe? Yeah? I feel like I should just to get it all in the main part. So yeah, we have 2 of these left, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be really short, so I'll just squish it in here and now, you guys. And then in the next episode, we'll continue on for doing Shou's epilogue, and then that'll be complete end of Shou's. Yay! So let's see. I want to see gallery. I want to see we're missing gallery, so I'm pretty sure it must be in the. Oh, that's so cute! What the fuck? That's cute. That's so cute. Anyways, so I'm pretty sure they're from like one of the endings. So I think I might need to pull up a guide for it, just because again, I wouldn't know how to go about doing it. So give me 1 second.